Wow, this is great. This is a Houston doctor protests against wearing masks and sues the judge. This, America, is what we need to start taking note of, an example from. I'm going to play a snippet, and this is from this guy's channel on The BitChute, the place where the bad toys go. Here we go.
It just doesn't seem like the same Donald Trump. I know he's an older guy, he's like in his 70s and stuff, but who the hell knows? We live in some strange times. But
yes, we do.
That story there and those comments that he made during the briefing kind of lead to the next story I want to talk about. Breaking: famous doctor leads major protest in this big city and sues an elected official.
Let's see, Dr. Stephen F. Hotze, H-O-T-Z-E.
Now they're talking about
we need to take
Houston,
example
Texas.
From him.
You would never know it from the news cycle, but it is possible to care about medicine and liberty. This doctor, who has been featured on our site before, is putting his money where his mouth is. Now that a judge has ordered mask wearing in public, Dr. Stephen F. Hotze is taking a stand. He is leading a protest in Houston on April 23rd. Here's what he has to say about it.
And most of us think, well, a judge ordered something, nothing we could do. And executive order, it's law. No, it's not. It's decree. It goes against our constitutional rights, or not our rights, which our Constitution is to keep our government in check. And whether all of our government is going along with the Constitution or they think they suspended it, it don't matter. It still holds. For God-fearing people, it's there.
Dear Patriots, today Harris County Judge Linda Hidalgo ordered that everyone in Harris County be required to wear a mask in public and at work for 30 days. Enough is enough. It is time to unmask socialism. I am filing a lawsuit against Hidalgo, and I'm asking you to join me at the Left Freedom Ring rally tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thursday, April 23rd. It will be held at the Harris County Administration Building, 1001 Preston in downtown Houston. Hello, Texas Patriot.
All right.
Hello, I'm Dr. Steve Hotze. Enough is enough. It's time to unmask socialism in Harris County. I'm filing a lawsuit today against Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo and her order demanding and mandating that you and I and every citizen of Harris County wear a mask outside and inside their workplace. This is a draconian measure. It's a foolish measure being brought about by this county judge, who, by the way, wanted to release all the felons from the county jails into our system.
All right. It just dawned on me, too. Not only one of the first things that happened in March 13th, emergency declaration. Guess what? We're going to release nonviolent prisoners who were going to be released in 30 or 60 days anyway. This goes right along with BLM and the burning down our cities. Purposely releasing level 3 sex offenders. The people who rape and kill children. They lied. People went along at the time being distracted because we're in a crisis, a pandemic. And so, yeah, it goes right along with what's going on right now in the cities.
Society, and we stopped her then with a lawsuit, who, by the way, wanted to release all the felons from the county jails into our society, and we stopped her then with a lawsuit. We're going to stop her again with a lawsuit, calling for a temporary injunction and a permanent injunction, banning her from this 30-day mandate.
All right, so calling for injunction. That's something we need to learn.
He has initiated. We are unmasking socialism here in Harris County. That's what it looks like. She's an avowed socialist, and she's just a young 20-some-odd young girl, never had a job before, and she's telling you and me exactly what we have to wear. I thought the Democrats said, my body, my choice. But no, guess what? When they're in control, they're going to tell you what to do. This is tyrannical. This is fascism. This is communism. This is socialism. This is what they have in Cuba. This is what they have in Venezuela. And guess what? This is a message to you, Lena Hidalgo. Go hanging on your beak. We're not doing it. We're not listening to you. No. And I am being supported by the Houston Police Officers Union, which says this is a draconian measure. They have better things to do than to arrest citizens for not wearing face masks. Thank you. Please join us. We're going to have a rally tomorrow. The rally is going to be at the county administration building on Preston Street. It'll start at 3 o'clock tomorrow. We're asking all the patriots here in the community to come up and stand with us and tell Lena Hidalgo and all her cohorts, no, we're not going to listen to this. We're not going to abide by this. It's ridiculous. As I said, Lena, hang it on your beak.
Well, there you go. Now,
This is so awesome. We got to start getting local politicians, attorneys, just good people to really start fighting against this tyranny, legally and in civil disobedience and other ways. It will never end if there is no. We need remedies. We need remedies. Nonviolent is the best way, obviously, but they don't plan to stop. This is genocide. It may not look like it, but it is. We've already had many, I would call murders, like in New York City with the vent death protocol. We've had murders of our seniors by both our the global protocol to lock them all down, no eyes on them, and no visitation, which would be isolation, which would be solitary confinement. That kills and will kill a lot of our seniors, and their immune systems are going to be just dropped down to almost nothing, so that when the flu comes around, they can go real fast. So directly, indirectly, we've already had a lot of murders against the people in our nation and globally over these lies by the globalists. If we don't see what's going on and stop it, well, stop it to the best we can, resist it, and get remedies to the best we can. There's no hope. But on a legal, so many people, or like myself, like would love to understand better the law, but you know what? If we know our rights, our God-given rights, and the Bill of Rights, and what the Constitution upholds, whether our government thinks they suspended it or not because of this emergency, doesn't matter. Anything unconstitutional is null and void. We need this. Thank you for this. Thank you, this Houston doctor, speaking up loud, strong, clear. It's so good to hear somebody of reason. I got to repeat that for a moment.
Release all the felons from the county jails into our society, and we stopped her then with a lawsuit. We're going to stop her again with a lawsuit, calling for a temporary injunction and a permanent injunction, banning her from this 30-day mandate that she has initiated.
30-day, yeah, that's like New York. Executive orders by our governor. He's been our legislature did just dereliction of duty, gave Governor Cuomo a full year till April 2021 to do executive orders that are not lawful. They're not law. Amazing. So, all right. And one other thing, a lot of people are putting all their hope and trust in Trump or a man. It don't matter if it's the best president in the world. Bad idea. Do not put your trust in any one of the branches of the government, in any part of the government, in any one president, especially a president who's for red flag laws and for deploying and mobilizing the military for when these vaccines are ready and the digital ID to come. So, big mistake. We better start looking to our local. You know, they say politics is local. Everybody needs to start in their area. Find out where your sheriff stands. Find out where your police stand. Find out where your local politicians hold their feet to the fire. They're all playing ostrich right now with this global lockstep. So, okay. God bless us.